all, I hope you're keeping well. Just as we begin today, just want to remind you that our church buildings of St Peter's ad Vincula in Carmarthen and Pip and Jim's in Ilfracombe are open for 2 sessions a week for private prayer. That's still going on. Details were in the video from Sunday, and you can find those on our website as well. That's coombe2combechurches.co.uk. Please do make the most of that opportunity. I'm sure you're waiting to hear about public worship as well. We are working as quick as we can to ensure that that discussion is going on. No decisions have been made yet, but our key priority is to make sure that worship is accessible, but also that it is safe for everybody. We want to make sure that when we gather, we can do so safely, we can do so well, and that we can do so in a way that is honouring to each other, to God, and to our wider community. As soon as we know anything, we will let you know. And that'll be via emails, letters, or on our website, or on our Facebook pages. We'll make sure we get it out as widely as possible as soon as we can, so you are up to date. Until then, thank you for your patience, and please do keep joining in on the various online forms of worship, or of course on our telephone compline on Sunday evenings. Well, today I want to talk to us a little bit about names. I wonder if you know what your name means. It used to be, of course, that people would pick a name to mean something that they hope their child would adhere to, or to represent something that they've been through in their journey. We see that a lot in the Bible, of course. I don't know whether my name was chosen because it sounded nice, or whether because it meant something, but my name comes from the story in the Bible where Jesus renames Simon. So Simon, your name will now be Peter, or Cephas, the rock, the rocky, because on you I will build the church. It's quite a thing to live up to, and thankfully God builds his church, but I pray that I might be a place where God might do that as well. One of the things I used to like to do, and I think it's still going around quite a lot, is giving yourself a superhero name, or a dragon name, or a prince or princess name, or all sorts of things, a Jedi name. Here's one example. My name would be Rocket Hulk. What about yours? It's great fun, of course. Well, William Shakespeare once wrote the famous words, didn't he, that a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. In other words, does the name matter at all? It's actually about the object itself. And in that case, of course, about the people themselves with different family names. I wonder if your name matters to you. Does it embody something you think is important in your character? Names really did matter in the Bible, and they still do in many parts of the world too. And it really mattered what your name was, because it told people your character, what you were really like, or the story you were part of. Here's our reading for Sunday. And so it's unsurprising then that we see again and again God telling his people to call upon his name, because the name embodies who he is, his good and perfect character. Not like us, who shift and change. Yes, of course, there's some consistency to us, isn't there, to who we are. But I also know that the me you're going to get when I'm tired and hungry and frustrated is very different to the me you're going to get when I'm well slept, well fed and relaxing. But not so with God. He is always good, always true, always faithful. And that's why we read these words in James chapter 1, verse 17. Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. God is constant, and so we can trust in him. And that's why we also hear these words in Joel chapter 2, Acts chapter 2, and Romans chapter 10. Everyone who calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. And so the question is, what is in a name? Would a rose by any other name smell as sweet? Yes. But there is no other name in which one can call to be saved than the name of God. Join us on Sunday to hear more about him and about his perfect plan for us all. Amen.